What up, fam? It's Cleve, and today I want to show you guys the auras because I pretty much got them all so far that are out. There's probably some more like ones that are not in the shop that you can unlock. I'm not sure of exactly, but if you were to go to the, I don't know the name of this symbol, well, not the fighting pass symbol, but the store symbol, and go to the auras, you can open up these 5 chests here. And these 5 chests have auras in them, whether it be a body aura or aura for your sword. So I want to show you guys, and it's some really cool auras. There's actually like auras and effects already on certain sword skins and certain swords, so you can combine these auras together and make your own like unique look, which I think is pretty cool. I hope they continue to keep adding more auras to the game. But I want to show you guys all of the auras and what they look like, so that way you guys can kind of determine which chest you want to open, and kind of decide which chest you don't want to pick from, or like, no, I'm not going to open that chest. If you got Chikar, or you're not like big on your Chikar, you want to save it, but you want to be wise with your Chikar shards and open up the right chest that you want for the right auras you want. I can show you what they look like, that way you don't have to waste your Chikar. So let's get into showing you guys what we have. And this is going in a row here. Let's start with the gold chest aura first. So gold chest aura is going to have, and I'm going to go to my auras here. So gold chest aura is going to have light aura, corrupt aura, water aura, moon aura, and demon string. So this is going to be light aura, and this is what the actual light aura is right here, the rare one. So you put that on, that's going to be for the sword, and I already have my sword out, and you guys kind of take a look at the effect, and you can kind of see what that looks like. I'm going to take a swing so you guys can kind of see what that looks like. So that is what light aura looks like. And next we have corrupt aura, which is this one here, which puts like a little purple, I don't know, I don't call it flame, because it's definitely like other auras are actually a flame. And I actually like this aura a lot. Not as rare, but it looks pretty good depending on what sword you put it on. So I put it on a sword that doesn't have like an aura already, so you can kind of get a good idea what it looks like. So I think that that corrupt aura looks pretty sweet to me. Next is we got water aura, so that's going to be another sword aura. Let me see if I can find it here. Water aura. Actually, and I know it's funny. This is very common to get, but the way that it looks so good. Try to zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, so it looks really freaking good. Like, I think you could really let's just say you had like a water style character, like you use a lot of water attacks. That water sword aura would look really good with your character, and yeah, it's hot, man. It's definitely hot. All right, next we got moon aura. So it's from the moon aura, and this is actually was one of my favorite auras when I first got it, because not only it has like these little swirly things, it has like the immense pressure thing as well on it, and I think it's like having two auras at once. So then we have demon string aura, which if you're a huge fan of like Demon Slayer, got the demon string aura, which I think is pretty sweet as well. I typically I'll rock this sometimes. It depends on how I feel, how my mood is, and it looks good. So I don't think you can go wrong with that aura. Okay, so next set of auras we have. Let me go ahead and take a look here. I have to go back to the auras. So we're going to look in the dark chest. So dark chest is going to have the demon body, Godspeed, divine body aura, toxic, and frost. So let's go ahead and take a look at those ones. So we got demon body. So I'm going to scroll through here, find demon body. So this is demon body right here. And let me take this. I want to take that demon string aura off, so you can get it. You can actually see what it looks like. So this is what the demon body aura looks like, and I think it's pretty cool. It's tight. It makes you look fairly strong, really intimidating. Next up we have Godspeed. So this is the Godspeed one. I think this is really nice if you like, you know, Dragon Ball Z type character, DBZ character, something like that. Or even like, I mean, there's other animes that have that type of effect as well. But that's just the, you know, it kind of gave me that Dragon Ball Z, you know, like really fast, you know, strong, instant transmission type. Next we have Divine Body Aura. So Divine Body Aura is going to be here. And, you know, it's yellow, pretty, you know, divine, I guess. You know, fairly simple. I think it looks pretty good. Next up is going to be Toxic Body Aura. So pink, toxic, you know, poisonous type. Now I think with this aura they could have did a little bit better with the effect and how it's on you, but it's not, it's a common aura, so of course they didn't put so much into it. And I can drop the sword. I don't think we need it for right now. So you can see standing with it, it's kind of like the little pink smoke coming off you, like toxin, poison. I think it's pretty good as well. And last but not least, we have Frost Body Aura. So Frost Body Aura is, let's see here, where is it? Frost Body, right here. So very common. I don't think this one looks too bad. It's very simple though, but I just like the effect. I do like that frost effect. It really looks like a frost aura. It doesn't just look like a white light on you. It looks like you're actually like cold, you know, like you look kind of, you know, cold. So like ice move users and stuff like that, you can kind of, you know, have your ice abilities and ice powers and be Sub-Zero or maybe Iceman, you know, from X-Men or something like that. I think that's pretty dope. Alright, next up, let's see. We got the Electric Chest Aura. So Electric Chest Aura is gonna have Light Aura, Corrupt Aura, Water. No, I think we already did that one. Hold on one second. Let me double check. So we already did Light Electric Chest. So I think what we had missed, so we did Electric Chest instead of Gold Chest. So let me go back to Gold Chest. All right, so we're doing Gold Chest now. Sorry guys, I did Electric earlier. So Gold Chest is gonna have, all right. So you got Demon Aura. So these are all going to be auras for swords. And let me go ahead and take this off so it doesn't interfere with the so we got Demon Aura. So Demon Aura is going to be right here, and this is going to be a sword. To the sword aura. So most of these are going to be sword auras. You know, same thing like it was for the body aura. I think it's pretty, you know, it's pretty cool. Demon Aura on the sword. Next up is going to be Rage Aura. Let's see here, Rage Aura, which is kind of like Demon Aura, but just, you know, it doesn't have the extra black particles in it. Still pretty good in my opinion. Alright, what we got next? We have Ember Aura, which is actually, I rock the Ember Aura sometimes because since I have the skin on this sword, it's the Pirate sword, so, you know, fire sword, whatever. So I will occasionally put the fire on this just for the effect. And, you know, as you can see, I have the jacket here from the Demon Slayer and the Hashira look, and it just makes it looks like, you know, fire, you know, element sword or whatever. So yeah, so swing it a couple times, back to that, and then unclick that, and then we got Light Aura. So there's Light Aura. So this is Light Aura. Now this is one of the ones I don't really like because it just looks weird. Now the only thing I think I like is when you swing it. See how the particles stay in the air? Like when you swing it, you can kind of see this. It's almost like a smoke, and it kind of follows the sword. But other than that, when it's sitting idle, it looks pretty, I don't know, it's pretty basic, pretty weird, but that's why it's extremely common to get and you easily get it. Next up, we have Swift Aura. And it's okay. It's not the best aura. I mean, if you want some type of effect and look, you know, some type of way, it's there, you know, whatever. But that's that. Alright, so moving on to the Sand Chest, we have, and let me just go through here, look at my thing. So we got Cremation Body, Phantom Body, Shadow Body, and Water Body Aura, Immense Pressure. So let's go ahead and take this Swift Aura off so I can show you. So first up, the most rare one is going to be Cremation Body Aura. So scroll down here and cremation body oil, which I think is pretty sweet. It's very visual. I'm gonna put the sword down. So it's very visual. Got that blue flame burning. It looks really great. It looks really good. And got Phantom Body Aura next, which is here. And I used to rock this one before I had the cremation, the burning, the cremation body one. It's like a purple, so it's like a purple flame, even though you call it Phantom, purple flame or whatever. So I think it's pretty cool as well. All right, next up we have Shadow Body Aura. I really don't like this one, guys. Like it just, I felt like they could have probably given this like the same effect as the Phantom Body one and the cremation body one, instead of making it this like black, foggy, smoky type thing, because it's supposed to be a shadow. And I just felt like, I don't know, it's not, I don't know, it just looks weird to me. I don't like how the effect looked. I feel like this kind of slapped it on, like a little black little cloud, and just slapped it on somebody. But I guess if you want to be like mysterious, you know, if you had an all black character and you just wouldn't know this little black thing running at you. So I don't think it's too bad. It's definitely not too bad. Alright, next we got water body aura. So here's the water body aura here, which I think it looks pretty good. I think if you put that, even though it's like very common, it's a really nice looking effect. You can definitely see your water, you know, coming off. You know, you couple that with your water aura for your sword, and it'll match. It'll look really good. And this is like one of the most common auras to get, the immense pressure. But y'all gotta understand, I come from watching anime where like I'm used to seeing really strong characters who give off immense pressure. So to me, this is a very intimidating aura to me, just because I'm standing there and it's just like, yo, you can see the spiritual pressure they have, or the power level, how strong they are, just by, you know, them standing there. But I think that, it's so common, I think it's really good. I still think it's good regardless. So let's go and carry on and move on to the last set here. So the last set here is going to have Burning Aura, Burning Shadow. I'm going to unequip this. Ice Aura, Shadow Aura, and Pink Electric Aura. So first we're going to do Burning Heaven Aura, and this is going to be for the sword here. I don't like it because, I mean, even though it's rare, it's 1% to get it, but it's just so bright. Like, it's just too much. It's a little bit of an overkill, but maybe that's the whole purpose of it. I mean, it's pretty nice though. It makes the effect on it makes the sword look way longer than what it is. And honestly, the effect is longer than the sword, because the effect comes out to about right here, where the sword ends here. So it's like, it makes the sword look a lot longer. I'm not a fan of it. I think it's okay. I haven't really, and I think because the aura kind of affects the character model, and it kind of goes through the character model, like the little particles and stuff, and I'm not really a fan of that. So anyways, next up we have is the Burning Shadow Aura. So Burning Shadow Aura is right here, and it looks better than the Shadow Aura that you get on the, on your character, but it still doesn't really, I think it's just not enough burning effect in there, because it's called Burning Shadow, but you don't see the little red particles until you swing, and you barely can see them. Like, in my opinion, you can see them when you swing, but once it settles, you don't see those red particles anymore. You kind of do if you look closely, but I don't know, it's not enough. I think it should be more like the red burning particles come out of it, so you actually look like it's really burning, but it is what it is. So, this is for me to show you guys what it looks like. But I think it's pretty cool, honestly. It kind of matches like my little uniform here, so it's not too bad. Alright, so what we got next? Next up is Iced Aura. So Iced Aura right here. I think this is a really, really nice effect. I would not say it's iced. To me, it looks more of like a flame, or like it almost looks like the Rage one, but just a different color of Rage. But I still think it's really good. I think it's a really nice looking effect, it's a very like customizable type where you could be wearing a completely different color, and then you can run an ice aura on your sword, and you know, you get that that effect, and it kind of stands out, you know, from your character model. So you could be wearing like dark colors, but then you like a really light, you know, sword. I think that's pretty sweet. So last but not least, we got the very last one here. It's called the pink electric aura. So put that one on, and of course you get this very pink lightning type thing. You know, it basically it's the same thing as the plus ultra one, but it's just pink. So here's the plus ultra one on the sword, and then of course you got the pink one. So there's that. So yeah, that's all of them that you can unlock through chests. There's ones you can get through quests, and I can just show you really quickly as you go through. So chapter 2 allows you to unlock shocking infernal body aura and shocking infernal aura. So I will show you the sword first. Sword aura. So I really like this aura. It's really well put together. It's not sloppy and all over the place. It looks really good. Like, it looks really high quality. The aura looks really clean. I think you can put that on pretty much any sword and it'll look, you know, pretty good, any sword skin. And here is the body aura, which I think is clean as well. I like how it swirls around kind of like a circle here. That looks really good. Instead of just kind of like the patterns like randomly like all over the place, it's like really clean and together, and it makes the character look strong. It really does make the character look really strong. So that is all. Let me check. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I've showed you guys pretty much all of the auras that I have, except for the old ones that didn't show up, like these really old ones. Like there's the dark pulse one. Let me take off the body aura here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is a really old aura. I don't think you can get this aura anymore right now at the moment, but you can see it kind of pulsating from the sword, and it will basically keep doing that basically for the entirety of its time. And then what else do we have next? One I didn't show you that's on here that we didn't cover, that's not in the... Okay, so the last one here would be this menacing aura, which was very common, I guess, when Aura Star got introduced. So this menacing one, I think it's still pretty, you know, it's very basic, but I think it's pretty cool still. So that is all the auras, guys. Thank you for checking out the video. I greatly appreciate it. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe for more anime fighting simulator content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.